Hi everyone, this is Sue's Journal Adventures. I've been trying to do a video all afternoon, but I've ended up just working on the blue journal, desperately trying to get it finished. But anyway, right, I want to make this little thing. I'm not making it in blues. I don't know why I'm not making it in blues, because it could go in my blue journal, but the idea of this, it's just basically a page decoration, but I suppose depending on how you glue it down, it could be a bit of an elaborate pocket. But I've got a doily, yellow. I know I don't usually work in yellow very often, but I've got some embossed, I don't know if you can see that, I've got some embossed cards, but I've only got mint green, lemon and pink. I don't have any coffee dyed done at the moment, and I usually like to keep some done in there so that, this desk is a nightmare. I usually like to keep some, around. So I need to coffee dye some, not coffee, well, I need to, what do you call it, emboss some coffee dyed card. I need to make a note of that somewhere. Here we go. No, I can't write on that. Oh, forget it. By the time I find can you find a scrap piece of paper to write on? No, because every piece of paper you pick up, you're like, oh, I don't want to use that. Emboss, coffee dyed paper. And where can I leave that? Well, where I'll actually see it. Maybe there. I'll think, what the heck's that big piece of paper doing up there? Right, I have a doily. I have some music paper, okay. I've got just a bit of note paper. I have a small book page. I have my lemon embossed paper. I have some book pages, and I have some script in varying colours. So, when people make those, I don't even know what you call them, like layered papers. So you'll see somebody's page and it's got lovely layered papers on it and it looks really cool. So I'm aiming to make something like that, but it's not layered papers that you would separate. Oh, or should I make it so that you can separate it? And how the heck? I haven't really thought this through, but anyway. Since when do I ever think anything through? Okay, so yeah, I want to make it look layered, tied, like a stack of letters, but like a book that's open on your page. Does that make any sense? No. Okay, that's fine, because it don't make any sense to me either. So I'm going to start with the biggest piece of paper, which is this. Now, I would want the music on the inside because it's going to be like a little open book. So I want you to see the music. There's not really a lot of music there, is there? This, shall I tear it? Is it good to tear a doily, or is it best to cut it? Doesn't really matter. I've torn it. Right, I've got my pieces of doily. I need a piece of this. I'm forgetting my words today. I've had 3 nights this weekend with barely any sleep, so I am, heads all over the place. I'm going to take my rings off. They're really bugging me. They're all twisting round and being annoying. I hate it when my rings are twisting all the time. So I'll take them off because they're the main culprits. Right. Script. Obviously don't want it this big. Obviously I'm layering it. So maybe I should look at a few pages and decide what I might want to tear down. Okay, so I think ruler. Oh no, that's the second time today I've lost my ruler. Oh, it's there. I could do with a little 6-inch metal ruler, because this is a bit big, especially when you're working, on a very messy desk with things coming towards your belly, you know, there's no room. I've torn that off and I'm just thinking it's got to go in the middle, hasn't it? So actually I could work on these individually, couldn't I? Yeah, that's a better idea actually. I've not really thought this through. When do I ever think anything through? Right, first of all, I'm going to have a torn edge at this side, but then my thing won't be in the middle, will it? My fold. It doesn't really matter because it's not really a book. Oh, that went well. It's just a decoration. So it's not like vital that it's matching. This is my book base, okay? Ish. Let me ink it roughly. Because you're not actually going to see a right lot of it because I'm trying to layer up. What I'm trying to do is make it look like a book. I'll try and explain. I'm not doing a very good job at the minute. I want to make it look like a book that's open, but that's maybe a little pile of letters on each page. If that makes any sense. Right, so I think what I might do then is, because I do actually want to tie these layers together, even though they are going to be glued together, I do want to tie them together. Sorry, head is like, don't know what I'm saying, don't know what I'm on about, can't think of words. I will apologise in advance because, you know, don't know what the heck I'm on about. So I'm kind of wanting to come down in size a little bit each time, layering these up, and they can be, you know, off kilter. I could have sworn I got more stuff out. I feel like I don't have out now. Right, I'm going to just rip that. I'm going to just ruler everything because it's just easier, isn't it? And if it ain't straight, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to roughly tear some things, not to size, but just rip them because, you know, because I need to stack stuff and I need to know what I'm stacking. So basically you could ink it all and you could have it going a bit off, like kind of that, and then kind of want it to look like, yeah, keep that aside a minute. Could have a bit of doily poking out. Do I need that much? I don't need that much doily, do I? The whole blooming thing ain't that big. So I could just have, say, like a bit of doily peeking out there, and a bit of, I don't have much yellow stuff now. Oh, hang on. I do believe I do have, oh gosh, you know, I'm just not going to be able to find them though, don't you? You know, don't you? I do have some yellow dyed paper. Yellow dyed book pages. Dun, dun, dun. Ah, I knew I had some yellow dyed book pages. There we go. A bit more yellow. Get a bit more yellow in the yellowness. There's not wrong with yellow. It's a nice colour. Right, so, well, I don't really want book page and then book page. So we've got this. Shall I ink as I'm going along? It would be if I could have a dauber, and it would be great if I had an ink pad. Oh, there we go. I don't really want to use this one. Yeah, not that one. This one. It's just easier. Okay, so I'm going to ink as I go along. I'm sorry if this is boring, watching me ink, but I'm kind of wanting to get a proper idea of how it's going to look, and then I can just stick it all down. Because if I get it right, you just know me, that I'm going to glue it and then go, oh no, I should have inked that. I don't really know if I need to ink the doily, but I'm going to ink it anyway. So firstly, I think I might have that, whoops, that book page on there. Where's my fold? Let me highlight my fold. That might make life easier. Whoops. Juggling. Sack the juggler. Right. That might help as well. So I can stick that at a bit of an angle. Oh, so you fluff. Sorry, I've inked the wrong side. But it doesn't really matter. Both sides are torn. It's just that side's nicer. I would have rather have had that there. Well, have it there then. Stop flipping moaning, woman. Right. I don't know why I thought that side of the page looked better than... Probably there's more writing on there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be blooming covered anyway. Right, so that's going to go there slightly jaunty. We could have... Where's my inked? Oh, a bit of inked doily down there. Okay. Bit slightly off. Righty-ho. Then I've got this, which is very thin writing paper, so I'm going to be lucky if I can even ink that. Oh, I'm managing so far. It is quite, yeah, flimsy and bendy. So this is the idea of a little kind of layered. These are going to be stuck down. Now then, I don't like this bit. Oh, I'm just going to go with it because, yeah. Okay, this is very neatly cut, or torn actually, but it's, yeah, neat. It's neatly torn. So this looks like a little letter. So then I'm thinking about now might be a good time to add a bit of yellow book page. What I'm actually thinking is, oh my goodness, I don't know if that goes, because if I add yellow book page under there, it's just going to look like yellow and yellow, isn't it? Because that is kind of a creamy yellowy paper. Okay, forget the yellow book page. Right, so we're going to go like that, and then we're going to really kind of scruffy that up a bit, and that is going to go on there. And I am going to glue these together, but I'm also going to tie them together, so I'm going to do something like that at the other side as well. Might use, oh, would just have to be, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Nothing at that side. But does it matter? Does it matter? You're going to cover it up anyway. Right, I'm going to start with yellow book page this time. I don't even know how wide I need it, but like I say, it doesn't really matter. You're only seeing edges of it, so... Okay, get some ink on there. Get some ink. You're only seeing the edges, really. So, that can go on there. Coming slightly that way. Might have that one going that way a bit. Then I want some... Don't want book page. I've only got blooming book pages. Book page, music page, book page. I've got lighter book page. I've got some more of that. Don't want to use that again. Do you know what? I'm just going to use a thin strip of that. Because it doesn't always need, it doesn't all, sorry, need to go right across. As long as you, oh, I'm so sorry. My brain is not good. I made, but do I put a bit of doily in this one? Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. Script. We've got different script. Let's have a different script. Maybe this one. Doesn't matter if you tear it straight or not. It really doesn't matter. So this is now going to go on there. I don't know if this is making any sense to you. Sue's just plodding away here, just like not really knowing what the heck she's doing, but there's nothing new there. I kind of know what I'm doing, but I don't, because I've not done it before. I've not made one before. Now, this yellow doesn't seem bright enough now to me, but it's okay, because it can, yeah. Right, so far, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to go a bit more heavier on the ink on this almost top piece. Right, so just let's leave my base aside a minute, and I'm just gonna very loosely glue these together. And when I say very loosely, I just literally mean a dot of glue. I need some ink on there. Let's get that a bit. I've got this lighter one, haven't I? Right, is that inked enough? I don't know. Like I say, you're only really going to see the edges, so I'm just going to splodge a bit of glue in the middle, because it doesn't need to all be, am I going that way or am I going that way? I'll go that way, because I don't know why. I don't know if I want another layer. Oh, doily. Nearly forgot the doily. I'll just stick the doily on the back of there, just so that's where it goes, and just peeking out. Right, so that's like that. I feel like I want something, I just feel like I want another layer, actually. I mean, we've got the music, but you can't really see the music, can you? Oh. Hi, I'm back. Not that you know I went away, but I did. Right, so I've stuck those together, as you saw me do. I've got another little layer to add here, because although there is book page, music page at the bottom, you can't see it. So I've added another layer of music page, because I do love music pages on things. So that's going to stick on there. This is going to stick here. Now, the reason I'm only really putting glue in the middle is because I'm going to add other little bits here and there, which you'll see in a minute. So this yellow, I'm going to just stick that to that. You don't need much glue, as long as it just holds it in place, because I am going to tie it with some string anyway, but I'm also going to stick other little things in there. So I'm liking the look of that so far. It's sort of slightly bulky, but it's not going to be really bulky in your journal. And as I say, it just make a nice decoration, bit of a big decoration, or it could actually be glued down as a pocket, an unusual pocket. I quite like that idea. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there and put that on. And then I'm thinking about now. I didn't think that one through, did I? I'm going to just lift that one a minute. Because I haven't put much glue on, I'm able to do that, you see. Because I want to be able to see the music. I want to be able to see the script. But there's kind of something else that I want there. Like that. That is going on the top. So that's my little thing ready. Now I've got some string out. I don't know if this string is a bit too thick. I've just seen some more string somewhere else. Yeah, I feel like this is a bit thick. Just let me get my bits box. Oh gosh, you should see how I can't talk, how precariously my trolley, how precariously my trolley is balanced at the moment with stuff. Right, there's some string down here. This looks like thinner, softer stuff. Don't know if there's any more of it, but anyway. So I'm just going to put a little string round here, and I'm just going to tie it in a bow and knot it, because it's not going to be opened, because you're not actually looking at these bits of paper. Okay, actually I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Oh, if I could, with the fingers and thumbs. Yeah, I just paused then because my son came in from the gym, so I was just telling him that I'm videoing. Make his tea in a minute. Not that he wants out much, but don't you just come on, Bo, come on, Bo. Oh, how's that going to tighten up? There's not enough blooming string. There is enough string. It's fiddly. Right, I might just move you slightly over there, and then I'm going to add, not the top layer just yet, let me move this out of the way. You should see everything, it's just all teetering on top of each other, literally, both on the trolley and on the desk. So if there's an avalanche at some point, I'm sorry. Right, I kind of want that over there, but it's going to cause a ridge, because this isn't really very thick card. But, well, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Does not matter. A jot. Okay. Why doesn't it matter a jot? Because it just don't. It just don't. Do you know, the weirdest thing happened to me earlier? I was crafting at this very desk, and I was making stuff, and I inked something in blue, and then I looked at my hands, and I had black ink all over my fingers and my thumb, and I was like, but I have not used black ink for like a week. I don't know where the black ink came from. Well, very strange. Anyway, let me glue this down. So before I glue this down, I'm all over it, gaff, whatever. I might want a little piece of that. Maybe. Just on the edge. Should we like just scroosh it a bit? I could scroosh it a bit. I could even have that. Oh, perfect. Perfect size. Stick it on. So I'm just going to have a bit of lace. That I don't know what to call this, guys. I'd say give me some ideas as to what to call it, but you can't, because I'll have uploaded it before you see it, so you can't tell me what to call it. Why I didn't stick the layers down fully is so I can tuck bits of lace in, or other bits of paper, or other bits of doily. You can, if you like, as you're going through and doing that, stick more glue, put more glue on. Good grief, my head is like a shed today. Shed that desperately needs tidying out. Honestly, I mean, 3 nights with not very much sleep, it's not surprising. Friday night, party next door. Saturday night, party next door. Didn't get to sleep till 2:30 Friday. Didn't get to sleep till 1:30 Saturday. Sunday, as car broke down and we were stuck. Didn't get home till 11:45. Didn't get picked. Car dropped off till 3:15. So I obviously didn't get to sleep till after 3:15. Yeah, just been a bit crazy daisy. I would like a bit of this, but this is very twizzly. But we could do it. We could do it. We could have a bit of that. Do we have a bit of that down the edge? Do we? Do we? Can you see okay up there? I hope you can. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick a bit of that down on the back of there. Back of there might be easiest, because then, you know, I can open it out a bit and you're not going to see the glue. So, well, hopefully I can open it out a bit. Very faffy. I've chosen a very faffy project tonight, which is not good for my faffy head. My head's a faff tonight. Oh, come on. Stick yourself down. Right. Oh, that's nice. Like it. Chop, chop. And I'm going to glue this to this. So now at this point, if I want to glue any of these layers, I don't want to add what else in there though. I might do. I might want a bit of yellow polka dot ribbon. Nah. I might want a bit of, have I got any bits of it though? Where's my bits box? Oh, it's there. Oh, that'll do. You just pull out the raggiest piece of cheesecloth and that'll do. That'll do. Just a bit of cheesecloth to go under, kind of there maybe. Yeah, just under there. Bit of glue on there. Oh, bits. Oh, blooming heck. A swimming pool there, lass. Right. That'll stick that down a bit. And I haven't stuck this down yet, have I? Right, so that looks like a tied bunch of, I don't know, letters, papers, whatever. This then is getting fully stuck down on the top over the tied bow. So we've got a bit of cheesecloth, we've got a bit of doily, we've got a bit of lace. I feel like I should have some at there, just there, like a little, yeah, maybe one of them. Maybe one of them. Be nice if it were brown. Be nice if it were brown. Well, it is now. Well, that looks horrible now. Sometimes that's how it goes, but it's only just going to be peeking out. So, well, do I even need it peeking out? Because you can't tell where it is. Or should I put it there, just peeking out where you can tell a bit more what it is? Does that look alright? Can you see? Come down a bit. Join the, you know, join the crap. I don't think I want that now. I got some little funky bits out, but I didn't get right good funky bits out, did I? Surely I got more than that. I did, look. I did. Not much. Why did I get that out? Anyway, this. Right, so that, I could do with that being a bit flatter. That's going to annoy me, but never mind. This is going to go just here, so it covers up that, flipping heck. If only my brain worked, it'd be really nice. The bit of rope, string, it's not a rope, so string. The bit of string that's under there. Okay, so this is going to stick on there. It is. Oh, I've got a fluffy bit stuck in my glue. Oh, what? Don't do that. Minging. Right, that's going there. And I do believe I've got a flower. I have got a flower with a gem in it. That can go in the middle of there. It can go in the middle of there. Not on my finger. Right, that's my first little stack of papers. I bet you're dying to see me do the second one, aren't you? Oh dear, give us my little book. Right, on here, should I have a piece of that? And then my little doodad. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's a bit straight and neat, but it doesn't matter. I guess you've got straight bits, you've got wonky bits. Who cares? Do you know what I haven't got? Let me just stick that on the edge of there with me weird glue. It's got fluffy bits in it now. Stick that on there, and then do I want a piece of doily? Could have a brown doily on this one. I need something. Do I want that under there? No, it's a bit too bulky. No, definitely not. Could do with some more. This is seamed crinkle seam binding, but that would be nice. Across the bottom, just crinkled. Going across the bottom, just crinkled. And that'll hold that letter down. I'm not necessarily going to flipping heck, so how much glue do you need, girl? I'm not necessarily going to, I'm just going to do this however it wants to go. I'm not going to uncrinkle it, I'm just going to leave it with a big glue blob right there. I'm just going to leave that like that, and yeah, like that somewhere. Chop it off. Doesn't have to be neat. I don't mind if it's hanging off the edge. I quite like that. Can't see much of that ribbon now, but it doesn't matter. It's not like a focal point or anything. I just want bits sticking out, you know. Ooh, I've just seen a better bit than this, but never mind. I've put glue on it now. So you're going in between there. okay. That's cute. Okay, I'm happy with that. I've got this funny little thing. It's a bit of a die cut. Do we pop that? Do we pop that up there? Can't barely see it really, can you? Shall we make it brown? No, I didn't like the last thing I made brown. It's me trying to pick a cut up off my desk. I'm like, is that hair? I need to go to sleep. No, I don't like two things off the end. I could put it there, but I'm planning on putting my piece of yellow doofur there. Actually, my yellow doofur. Let's get my yellow doofur, because I'm just going to have a thin one on this bit. Get me yellow doofur, ink it. So yeah, the reason why I've gone with yellow is purely because I didn't have any embossed card in any other colour. Maybe I should put that there, under there. Because my book isn't actually closing. This is a book. It's not actually closing, so I could do with another flower, and I didn't get another flower out. I don't know why I only got one flower out. I'm not going to tie this because that's tied, so that looks like a stack of letters. That's not going to be seen, so just might as well chuck it loss. I don't want to tie it. Do I want to tie it? Do I want to do the same thing that I've done over there? I don't actually. I don't. Let me just think. I know what I might do. Oh, I can't now. I've put that ribbon on there. I was going to fold a bit of paper from the back and bring it up. Yeah, so it looked like a little pocket. Staple some tufty stuff at the edge, which I can't down now. I could turn it that way, but then that flower would be... Actually, do you know what? I'm going to do that. What's going to be my curled up bit? Well, I've just found that. I don't think that's going to be curled up bit because I want it to look like a pocket. And that's that looks quite nice actually. That's see-through. I'm going to take... Oh, I can't take you out there. Stuck you on. This is a right fiasco, isn't it? I like this on here, but I kind of want it to look like it's a pocket, but it's not a pocket. But I don't know how this stuff's, you know, going to look with the glue through it. Probably horrific. So I'm just going to get prepared to staple it. Staple it, that's what you do. So you staple it. Okay, I'll staple it. I don't know why is the blue bits. I think they just come out of the box. Right, this is my other little stack of letters then. And I'm just going to get that end, and I'm just going to get that. Maybe not that. Maybe a piece of that. Yeah, just a little piece of that. Just a daddy piece. And I'm just going to, hopefully, put that on there like that. Is she? Is she going to do that? How the heck am I going to staple that? With great difficulty, I think, but I'll do it. I will do it. There we go, I've done it. And I'm going to staple that end because why not? Why not? We like staples. I don't mind staples. Not at all. Oh, you get. Don't have a sewing machine, so I'll embrace the staple. That's quite nice, and it's different from that one because I was going to do the same and put that on, but I don't want to do that. I might put a bit of that on. Oh, I can't see that flower anyway. Do I just stick that on there? Yeah, why not? Why not? Don't think about it too much. don't overthink, just stick it. What about that? Do I put that on there? And then that. Does that look alright? I don't know, that's a bit, it's a bit broken. I'm just going to stick that there like that. And then I'm going to stick these, and I'm not going to ink them. I'm going to stick them. Dear me. I'm going to stick them onto this background, which really didn't blooming matter what it was because you can't see it. And then I'm going to stick this onto this background. And if this were blue, oh, if only it were blue, I could put it in my journal. Because I could just make it again, but with some blue stuff. Because that is a little book, but it's not really a book, it's a decoration. So if you have a journal page, which I don't, hang on, I have something under here maybe. Can this emulate a book page? Oh my goodness, can't pull that out, it's massive. Let's pretend this is a page in our journal. This could stick at the bottom. It's supposed to look like, it doesn't look much like an open book really, does it? An open book with piles of letters in it. Not really. But anyway, it could stick at the bottom and be a pocket. At any point in the making, you could make some of these pockets. Some of your little layers could be a pocket. It just depends how you want it. Oh, well actually, there you go, I've got a pocket. Because I didn't stick all that down, it's a very thin pocket. But, yeah. I'm going to stick that on there. But I quite like that. It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird little thing. It's a bit like me. But anyway, it's a bit like me, guys. Where's all this blue coming from? Well, probably because I'm working on a blue journal. Right, let me shove these bits back in the bits box or they will forever be on my desk. Go. Banished. So yeah, that's how you could use it if you want. And you don't have to have it this size. You can work way smaller and have it just purely as a little corner of page decoration. You could have it bigger and have it as a full page decoration. It's entirely up to you, but it was just the layered look that I were going for, that looks like a bundle of tied letters. Maybe not much, but anyway. With something sat on top of them and, yeah, layered at that side. Uh-oh, page is upside down. Don't matter. Oh, yeah, because I turned it round, didn't I? So I could, yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's it. That is it. It is done. It's finito. Finito. I just want a little brown flower on there. And I don't have a little brown flower. Or do I? Let me have a look before I go. Before I say adios, my friends, I'll see what I've got in my pot. I don't think I have a brown flower. I don't know why I've gone like, I don't know what I'm at, Indian. I don't know what I am. Oh, what's on here? Is there a flower? There isn't a flower, but there's a leaf I might nab. Hang on. Can you see this? No, you can't. I'm going to chop that off at end. Chop it. Come on, chop it. Just chop it. I'm trying to chop it. My scissors won't go. Okay. Let's just stuff everything back in that drawer. And that doesn't show up too much, does it? I just want to put that over that staple. Not that I need to cover the staple, but I just, well, I feel like a brown flower, so I'm having a brown flower. I should have done this with Fabri-Tac because I feel like this glue just eats up your glue really and your thing doesn't stick down. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's user error. I don't know. Sorry, I need to just get all these bits off my desk. So yeah, the blue journal's coming along nicely. This would have been nice if it were blue. I'm now tempted to do another one but with blue. You see what I mean? It just comes off again. Give us a Fabri-Tac. Not like you. Art glue. It's good for paper and it sticks pretty quick, but I'm not impressed with it on fabric. Not impressed at all. Oh, good grief, here we go with thing again. I think I'm getting a hole in my bottle again, which is not great. And watch this magic. Fabri-tack, because it tacks fabric. Ta-da! Is it going to come off? No, it ain't going to just lift off like the last one did. Lift off. We have lift off. There we go. We have left off. I'm off. See you later. Bye. Because I don't want this video to be too long, but it kind of is. Yes, that's just a little, I don't know, is it a pocket? I mean, you could even make it into a booklet and tie it fastened if it didn't look like that on the back. But yeah, I suppose you could. And then you open it and it's like, oh wow, there's a stack of letters inside. Maybe not. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being there. Thank you for putting up with me and my foibles and my foggy brain. Get off. Stupid things that pop up. Pop off, will you? Yeah, this is, that's not bad. I'm not liking that. I feel like I need something brown in the middle. I don't know why. I just feel like I need to get some blooming brown then, girl. Get some brown. I'm sure you've got some brown. I probably haven't actually. I've got brown pearls, but they're rather large. I'll just, well, I ain't got one there. There's no in the bling box. I've got a book today. I've ordered 3 books. Do you know? Come off. Yeah, I've ordered 3 books. I've got a Temu order coming tomorrow. A book came today. A book's coming tomorrow, and a book's coming on Friday. And I'm a naughty girl, I know. The books are good though. I'll show you on my next video. But the book that came today was not actually what I thought it was. But anyway, doesn't matter. Get in there. Go on, be a good little pearl. Oh, there we go. Does that look better? Oh, does that look better? It looks slightly better. It looks a bit odd with 2 flowers on, but I like it. I like it, okay? It's all right. It can live in a journal somewhere. Oh, good grief. You like you're peeling your skin off with this stuff, don't you? Yes, so thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers and people who take the time to like and comment. It means a lot because, as I say, I don't get paid for this and I don't make money from anything that I do. So it really is nice to see that people are just appreciating watching me waffle, really. So thank you very much. And I will, excuse me, I will see you again soon. Bye for now.